Hello there, Rochelle Insurance Girl, just for the health of it. And I'm here today with a very special guest that I can't wait to introduce you to. And as my viewers know, with Just for the Health of It, my goal is always to bring you value, to bring you the experts in the field, and to make sure that we're spending those healthcare dollars wisely. So I'm super excited to introduce my guest, Miss Dorothy Roby of Roby Wellness. Welcome so much to the show.
Thank you so very much for having me, Rochelle. I really, really appreciate it.
Thanks for being here today. I'm excited to share your story, and you've been my wellness coach for a while now, so I'm excited to really just put a spotlight on how you're able to help your clients and how you've helped me. But before we get into all that, tell me just a little bit about your background and what brought you to this place as, this expert in wellness.
Well, there is a story behind that. And I always share because it has become a passion. I was a personal trainer working in the gyms. I was about 20-25 pounds heavier than what I am right now. But I thought I was helping people. And helping myself. But at the time, I tell people I had more issues than a magazine subscription. I was a mess. So I was on several prescriptions. I had breast cancer. Then I lost my mom unexpectedly to a heart attack. So I have learned a lot in the course of the last 14 years that I absolutely love to share now. And it has become a passion, and we are making a difference.
That is amazing. Can you tell me a little bit more about, I know you're so passionate about really making sure people are educated, empowered, and I know that your journey is really taking you to that place that, as the educator. Can you tell us a little bit more about your health journey and what you've gone through?
Yes, I have always, for the most part, I was born, it's anemic. So it was a situation, as a baby, my mom always told me, that I needed nutrition. I had to take my vitamins. So she made sure that I took vitamins, all my life. And so I have taken nutritional supplements for as long as I can remember as a baby going forward. So I had no earthly idea that the industry that I am so very passionate about right now is unregulated.
That's a biggie there.
That's a big, big thing, and I had no idea. I did not know at the time because I had educated myself as a personal trainer, and I was going to the health food stores, the natural health food stores, to get my nutrition at the time, and I had no earthly idea. That industry is so unregulated that it only has to be 5 to 10% natural ingredients to even get a natural name on those products.
That's scary.
So it is so scary to me.
Scary.
I have learned so much. But to make a long story short, as a personal trainer, like I said, I had more issues than a magazine subscription, and I was going back and forth to doctors. I had headaches every day, hot flashes that you could roast marshmallows on. I was not sleeping. And like I said, I was a mess. So I had sinus infections all the time. So I was back and forth to the doctors on a regular basis, and I kept telling them that I had muscle fatigue. And they would do tests, and they would say, no, nothing's wrong. We're not finding anything. You're normal. So I was told I was normal a lot. But I came home from the gym after teaching my step class one Saturday morning. I always say that God works in mysterious ways because my husband, Dave, as you know him, was actually traveling at the time, so he was always gone Monday through Friday, and this did happen on a Saturday morning. But I lost all muscle function from my neck down, and I sat on the patio for about an hour and a half because I was just so frustrated with the medical industry at that time. And it came back, and to make a long story short, I contacted the doctors on Monday. They did a bunch of tests, and they found some blood on my brain. First, they thought it was aneurysm. Then the next day, they thought it was a mass. But to make a long story short, I was in intensive care for 2 days and regular care for 2 days. And about $6,800 later, I was told once again that I was normal. And I did tell a neurologist that I have been called a lot of things, but normal is not one of them. And those doctors don't have a sense of humor.
But you have to, don't you, to get through this?
You do have to. It's to get through it. So I am very, very, so my business partner had been talking to me about Shaklee, which is the company that we have chosen to partner with. She had been talking to me about it for about 2.5 years, but I was the skeptical one There was like, no, a vitamin's a vitamin's a vitamin, and little did I know that there is a huge difference in the industry, and I'm so very thankful that we found a company that has been around for 65 years, and 14 years ago, I knew nothing about them, and them and myself were going to be 50 years old, and now I've just told you my age, but that's okay too. I'm very proud that it's like I've made it to 64.
It's crazy.
So it's like it has become a passion for me to educate that this industry is unregulated, and it's like, and we are making a difference and making healthy happen with products that are pure, proven, and patented.
That is wonderful. You know, I know you're out in the community, and I know you're doing a lot of networker. This lady is a great networker.
Oh, thank you.
And by the way, I know that you're out there really sharing, you know, some specific ways that Shaklee, you know, some offerings there. Can you tell the viewers a little bit about Shaklee, some of the products that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I will be happy to. Shaklee did start, it's like Dr. Shaklee actually made the first vitamin and mineral in the United States. It's like it was in 1915. He was a chiropractor, it's like, and he was practicing, it's like with this chiropractic business. And when he retired at 62, he decided to start the company. It's like, so, because as he always said, Shaklee cannot walk across the street and introduce itself to people. So he did start with a nutritional line. It's like since then, it's like then he started, it's like with a green cleaning line. It's like Basic H, which is a green cleaner. It is an original biodegradable green cleaner. It's like, so that is safe. It's because our homes, unfortunately, and I did not know this either, the average home is 2 to 5 times more toxic than outside air. And the reason being for that is because our environment, it's like, and most of it is coming from our cleaning products. So there has been 80,000 chemicals introduced into our cleaning products in the last 30 years, and less than 10% of them have been tested for toxicity.
Isn't that crazy?
And it is crazy.
That was a game changer for me.
Yes.
You really helped to enlighten me, and we've taken all of our products green in our home, our laundry products, like everything we use. It really was a game changer. In fact, here in my office, I keep, you know, the Basic 8s just for around the office stuff, and we all use it.
Yes.
So yeah,
There's 1,000 uses for it. I haven't found them all yet, but there is.
I think we're getting there, aren't we? I love the fact that it doesn't have a smell, it doesn't have a residue.
Right.
There's just, you know, it's just such a clean product.
Right. Yes.
That's fabulous. So tell us what else.
It's like, and so they have the full line of green cleaning products. Oh, keeping in mind, air freshener, toilet bowl cleaner, and dishwash detergent is 3 of the most toxic things you can have in your home. Outside of chlorine bleach, 90% of Americans are sensitive to chlorine bleach, and they do not know it. I was one of those. It's like, and I did not know that I was poisoning myself, and now my issues all went away. Yay! But then they also have a full line of, like I said, the cleaning products. They have a full line of skincare products. It's like, so there are 2,500 ingredients in skincare products that Shaklee does not use. It's like, so they have found over 2,500 ingredients, like I said, that they won't use in our products. So
it's really
safe.
a different standard than we're used to, you know, out in the market.
Absolutely.
You know, in the stores, Walmart, Target, you know, places like this, we're really taking some risks there if that's where we're buying, you know.
Yes, you are. Yes. And our skin is our largest organ, and anything that you put on it or around it is absorbed in your bloodstream within 24 to 28 seconds. So people say seconds, and I said yes. And I said, and I used to be one of those people. I got out of the shower and I had more lotions and potions and toxic chemicals on me before I left the house than you could shake a stick at.
Right.
So it's like, and we had air fresheners all over our house. So I have learned a lot in the last 14 years, and now we are on a mission to help educate and share with people, because like I said, there are people out there that have never heard of Shaklee, and they will be 65 years old next year. And like I said, it's like, I mean, it's still, I had never heard of them, but it is a passion. So we have, like I said, the healthy beauty, the healthy weight. I always share with people. It's like I said, that a lot of the diets that are out there are scary. I said, you have got to give your body the fuel that it needs. It's like, and I was the one that was the personal trainer working out 6 and 7 days a week. It's like, and living, it's like, and sitting there going, okay, run, and I was not giving my body the fuel that it needed. It's like, because protein is an amino acid that we have got to get a lot of in our body. So I work with a naturopathic nutritionist that she does cellular testing. It's like, and I have worked with Diane for over 11 years now. She's done her job. It's like, and helped people for over 40 years now, which blows my mind.
Wow.
But it's like, but I've learned a lot from Diane. It's like, and so now I help educate through what I have learned through her and Shaklee, and it has become a passion. We wake up every day. It's like going out on a mission to help one more person.
Isn't that exciting? So fulfilling too,
Yes,
right?
yes, it is.
That's
Very
amazing.
fulfilling.
So before we finish up, tell me what the latest thing that Shaklee has out. I know they have some new products. So
Yes.
tell us about that. And innovation.
Right. It's like, well, 2 weeks ago, it's like we had our virtual global conference, and they launched Meology. It's like, so what Meology is, it is a personalized health plan that is basically precise, powerful, patented, and proof that is designed for your needs versus like you going into the store. It is a 5-minute assessment. You can go over to our website, it's like, and take that 5-minute assessment for free, and it's going to give you recommendations based on what your needs are. And it's like, and it is taking into account your food, your exercise. It's like, if you are sensitive to anything, whether it be dairy, gluten,
So
it's like, so it's customized.
Not
It's
that
like,
one size fits all.
Exactly.
Right. That's
Exactly.
great.
So they have spent millions of dollars. It's like, it was years and years of putting it together. I will say that Shaklee is not about the latest fad. It is all about science. It is all proven before we get it. It's like, and so like I said, there's a lot involved. It's like there is a full advisory. A lot of people think, oh my gosh, Dorothy doesn't like doctors. And I said, that is not true. We have a full advisory board full of brilliant doctors that I will listen to them all day long. But some doctors, it's like they truly, it's like want to hand you a prescription versus getting to the, I say it's like to getting to the solution of your problem versus it's like, okay, it's like, here, let's mask the problem and see it's like what happens next.
Thank you for saying that, because that is always, one of our goals whenever we're out there, and myself even as that health advocate, just wanting to make sure people are empowered with all the information.
Correct.
There's not just one path to that health issue. There's not just one way of approaching a disease or a health challenge. So I just really love that you are bringing that full comprehensive approach and that education.
Yes.
So tell us how we can reach you, and how can we get our own Meology assessment?
Right. It's like, you can reach me. It's like our landline is 727-772-9733. You can reach me on my mobile number, which is still a Missouri number, but that's okay. I'm in Florida.
Oh, my Missouri girl.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And it is 314-277-2501. And people can reach me by text. It's like, or any other way. It's like, because I'm all about sharing, and like I said, what we've learned. And then our email address is at info@robywellness.com. So if you'd like to send us an email, we can shoot you over the link and we can go from there.
Perfect. And I'm also very proud to announce that Roby Wellness is one of my sponsors for the upcoming Rochelle Insurance Girl premiere event that we'll be sharing more about. That's coming up later this month.
We can't wait.
We can't wait either. So
it's gonna be fun.
This has been great, Dorothy. Thank you so much for coming in.
And
And
thank
speaking
you so
to
very
us.
much for having me. It's like, I love you to death.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Thank you. And this is Rochelle Insurance Girl, just for the health of it.